Well, so 32 in AIMS and 23 in PGI. That's wonderful achievement, and I have Dr. Hardik here with me. So, Dr. Hardik, pleasure to have you here with us at IMS and feels wonderful. Of course, whatever you're going to be talking, a lot of students who are going to be inspired by that. So that's really nice of you, kind enough of you to spare some time with us here. Firstly, heartiest congratulations on the wonderful ranks that you've acquired. Well, what are you pursuing now?
I'm doing MCH Neurosurgery at NAIMS.
And Dr. Hardik, is this what you always wanted to do?
It was my second choice.
It was your second choice, but you've managed to get there.
Yeah.
That's nice. Okay, tell me, did you always want to be a doctor?
Yeah. My parents are doctor. I always wanted to be doctor.
Oh, so you always saw them and you always wanted to be a doctor.
Yeah.
That's nice. And how did you really choose your partner as IMS? I mean, what really made you?
That was basically due to my seniors. They all used to give the free test sessions, monthly free test sessions, and the level of questions in that is much better than in any other coaching institute. So we get a better assessment as to where we stand. So that was basically, I did not attend the classes in IEMS.
Okay.
I just gave the FTS.
Oh, you just gave the FTS?
Yeah, I gave it the whole year. It was like around 12 FTS I gave, and they used to tell me where I stand at the moment. So and the level of questions were much better than in any other coaching institutes. So that is why, I mean, in terms of the monthly grand test, IMS is way ahead of any other coaching institute.
Any other coaching? Yeah. So you took an online test?
No, I used to come here to the school and give the test because the paper-based test, when we come here, it's the best simulation in IAMS because, the environment is very strict. It's not like in other coaching institute, you can even use your cell phones over there and talk. People were talking when we were giving the...
Oh, you tried other coaching tests?
Yeah, so IMS was way ahead of them. So I guess this is the best thing I felt about IEMS, the free test sessions.
Right. Dr. Hardik, since you've only taken the FTS, I would also want to know that in terms of there could be a lot of students who are only taking FTS.
Yeah.
I would want to understand your preparations in terms of the books that you referred to and maybe your major and minor subjects. How did you really cover it and how did you really prepare yourself?
About the various subjects, there are a few MCQ books and for medicine, pharma and path is medicine and pharma is basically covered in Harrison. So I did all the minors nicely, I did Harrison nicely, and I gave the monthly test. That was the basic preparation that I did. So even the theoretical books that we have, all the minor books, minors basically they are giving a lot of weightage to minor subjects these days. So they have to be done nicely. The number of repeat questions are decreasing nowadays. So it's not that you just learn the question and learn the answer and you can get the thing is you have to know the theory nowadays.
Correct.
So all the minor subjects nicely, I did the Harrisons nicely, and I gave all the monthly tests very nicely.
Okay. And in number of, like you said, the repeats have been cut down quite a bit.
Yeah.
But did you take the last 4 years, 5 years? How many?
I did like 10 years of AIMS and around 8 years of All India. But the number of repeats in AIMS, I think this was maximum 30 this time.
Okay.
So earlier it used to be around 80 in May. So they have decreased drastically. So now they are basically relying on the theoretical knowledge. So it's not like you can just learn the question and the answers now. You have to know the theory properly. So do the repeats, still do the repeats. It's not like don't do the repeats because they will have theory attached to that. But do the other theoretical books also nicely. I would especially say Harrison, if you can do it, it's like the best book ever. Read them nicely if you can, and give the month.
Did you refer any of the IMS notes? You're not able to.
I gave the FTS and the book they gave with the FTS with the explanations. That I used to do thoroughly.
And that satisfied you with the
because since I gave the test from the other coaching institutes also, the level of IMS was way above the others. So I guess for monthly test, definitely IMS is the best.
IMS is the
definitely.
Wonderful, doctor, talking to you. And what is that you want to tell everybody out there? Not really just the IMSonians, but everybody who's appearing. And how do you really keep your cool?
I've seen people who just do the repeats. Don't do that. Read theory also because repeats are not going to help you a lot nowadays.
And when the pressure is like really building up, and when you just think that you want to quit, then how do you be at it? How would you say that?
You shouldn't think that. You get an opportunity every 6 months. I didn't clear in November. I did it in May, so it's not a big deal if you. It's okay. You just have to deal with it yourself. It's not like don't take it hard on yourself because whenever you study well for 6 months or 1 year, you'll get through. So
You'll get through.
yeah.
That's wonderful,
Alright.
Dr. Hardik. Pleasure talking
Yeah.
to you and wish you all the best.
Thank you.